Right? Jesus.
Okay.
Hey everybody, it's me, Miss Cracker, and it's time for a review with a Jew. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 4, Episode 5. Latrice is gone to begin with. The cast has lost a little bit of royalty. Monique tells everyone no, she doesn't think it's RuPaul's best friend's race. Getting rid of Latrice was all about the report cards, darling. Monet does not buy any of Manila's tears. Maybe she'll have better luck selling them on eBay. Whoop whoop! It's time for the main challenge. Maybe it's just because I'm hungry. I'm super excited about it, everybody. A roast! They gonna have a luau for the bunny pig. Everyone's going to give a rulogy, thanks Monique, for Lady Bunny, who is the only thing older than Lady Bunny jokes. Monique QUE won the lip sync. She gets to choose who goes first. She controls the horizontal. She controls the vertical. She's in charge of the girls. Who's in charge of these girls? Trinity looks like the episode of Botched with Freddy Krueger on it. Time for the Goyles to get ready. Rue walks around the workroom to visit the girls, give them some advice, and trigger Asia O'Hara with his butterfly blazer. Butterfly Slayer. Actually, it's Cameron. Oh. Girl, here we are in Dublin, thinking about Cameron doing river dance on them bitches. I don't think that's
what is that?
Nutcracker.
That's like a video game.
Monet says she's gonna rock this shit because she spent her life crashing funerals. Let me tell you something, Monet has never crashed a funeral. She barely shows up to shit she's invited to. Girl, Manila just eating it up when Rue laughs at her jokes. Yes! If Rue's laugh were a cream, she would just be like spreading it on her cheeks and chin. It rubs the laughter on its skin. Cecily Tyson? Cecily Strong. Everything's going so well! It's time for the girls to warm up their ovens for the roast. Here to help them, Cecily Strong. The best part of rehearsal is Cecily's reactions. That's great. Trinity is doing so badly. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get that most improved edit. Naomi has about 0.1 seconds of screen time.
Wow.
I have some jokes, so maybe you can help me out.
It's time for the Goyles to put on their makeups. And someone is bringing up the fact that Manila is trying to do RuPaul's best friends race when it comes to eliminations. Monet is like, girl, look at my report card. If you had sent me home, that would make you a bitch. And Manila brings up a really good point. She tells Monet that, oh my god, yeah. And Monet goes for it because she's a soft shell tortoise. And now, challenge. I'm so glad that season 10 Blair St. Clair did Michelle's eyes for today. Why is Monique a rabbi? Yamuka! Monet is herself a winner.
Oh, that's nice.
You could beat Monet at any challenge, but you cannot beat her at being relaxed. She is just herself on the stage. She's Havina Good Time. Havina Unana. Yes, Trinity. Girl, Trinity. My favorite part of Trinity's roast, she says something that just wipes Valentina's face clean. In fact, I think that may be why she doesn't have eye makeup on later. This is not the first time that Valentina has not worn lashes. Last time, it was the time that she was sent home. She did not wear for the acting challenge in season 9.
Okay.
She was like, it was her and Nina Bonina Browns, and she was not wearing lashes then, and I was like, what's going on? And she got limited. Maybe someone needs to write a list backstage for the things that she should have on her face and the things she should not have.
Okay.
No mask, no glasses, yes lashes. Yes, lashes! Yes, lashes. Lashes? Plot twist, this is actually Naomi's funeral. Manila is solid today. She clearly wrote out and memorized her jokes. Lady Buddy saying, Miss Bunny, Miss Bunny. If you know Vanjie, you know she was at home screaming at the television, yeah! Patron!
Take your ass! But watch yourself! Take your ass! I know I told y'all bitches before, y'all bitches can't fuck with me. Come on! Now you got my pussy before. This pussy is not for free. Let's go! Come on! Shake your ass! Come on! Shake your ass!
It is the time for was the runway. As you know, in Drag Race, one day you're in, the next day you're in the out 100. You don't know that because you have never seen Project Runway. The theme was angelic white. Essentially, Trixie Mattel holiday special, white. The theme is Blair Sinclair. Sorry.
Monet is from Brooklyn. She knows how to run a train.
I don't think we need to have me say that. Caitlin said it.
Okay.
Everyone brought something predictable, except for Naomi, who was Prince. Girl, Naomi roasted better on the critiques than she did during her entire roast performance. Maybe people didn't understand me because I'm just so much younger than everyone here.
Top, Monet and Manila. Bottom, everyone. It's funny right now like that.
On the top today, Monet and Manila. On the bottom, everyone. It's time for the girls to go back to the workroom and fucking panic! Monet is right when she says that literally anyone could go home today. The All-Stars rules are broken. Bibbidi bibbidi boo. The friendliest lip sync ever. Girl, I did not come to the Coliseum to see the Christians kiss the lions. I want to see blood! This is my big, I want suffering. Plot twist! Both of the girls win or whatever, and nobody's going home. Valentina, a favorite child, is about to be eliminated because all these girls are talking about wanting to stab her in the throat, and suddenly nobody's gonna get eliminated today.
How fucking convenient.
How fucking convenient is that?
Okay.
Here's to second chances. Bet they wish they hadn't shit-talked the hell out of Valentina, because the bitch is gonna stay. Just sitting there like, you didn't think I'd make it, did you? Well, I did. Honestly, that's me every single time I show up at a gig. So everybody's safe, they all go back to the workroom, they look on the mirror, and written clearly in Viva Glam, RuPaul says that it's no more lip sync for your lip sync for your life. The girls are being downgraded from all-stars to regular bitches. Which, after that talent show, honestly, they deserve it. And just like a motherfucking Christmas carol, the ghost of Lady Bunny appears in the mirror and tells all the all-star girls that they will be visited by 4 ghosts tonight. Past, present, future, and future perfect. The 4 eliminated girls are back. And girl, let me tell you something. The only thing darker than Bianca's rape jokes, Pheromones tan. You told me at one point that you were nervous for 3 challenges. And what were the challenges that you were nervous about this season?
The first episode, because nobody wants to go home first. The Snatch Game, because really wanted to win that one. And obviously that's a really nerve-wracking episode. And then obviously a roast, because I'm terrible at them. They're like my kryptonite. So I was like shaking in my boots for this.
So you did such a fucking amazing job on the Snatch Game. You did all the 3 things you're supposed to do. You were in character, you actually answered the questions, and you were funny just independently of all that. Why do you think that you couldn't hold the roast?
You know, written comedy that you have to hit a setup and a punchline is just not my thing. I'm just not good with having to remember stuff like that. It makes me nervous. I am much better with just off the cuff, making shit up on my own, interacting with somebody else and feeding off of each other. Roasts are just, it's hard. It's its own thing. People think it's super easy or it's just as easy, but it's not.
On comedy this season, I think people are gonna think of you that way now, bitch.
I guess, but girl, I am not, clearly. Rewatch.
Was there anything watching the television screen that you was like, oh wow, I didn't even realize that happened?
Obviously, like, you don't know that these fucking bitches are talking all this shit about you. Like, hello. It brings a lot of things to full circle when you're rewatching. You're like, that fucking bitch.
Do you agree with the tops and the bottoms this episode? Do you feel like that played out right?
Absolutely. I mean, me, Valentina, and Naomi were absolutely terrible. Monique was okay. Monet slayed it. It was the best runway. She made me eat my words about her looking cheap because she looked expensive. And she was funny as hell. And, you know, obviously Manila was great too.
Now, the lip sync I thought was one of the most boring lip syncs. What did you think seeing it in person?
I absolutely 100% agree. That's me being nice. I mean, girl, what are you supposed to say?
So my last question is, what did you think when you saw those 4 girls come back?
Like, I have died and gone straight to hell. You're halfway through the season and we started all over again. Like, what the fuck? Girl, I'm about to eliminate myself. I'm going home to my dog.
Work, girl. I know that fucking feeling. That's why I went home when I did. God damn it.
Girl, like, seriously, like, what? What?
Thank you so much, Trinity. And America, you can tell she's just an angel. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for staying with us. And remember, if you want the inside scoop, you have to come to only one place. Review with a Jew. Ding. Oh, my guts.